Well, hello everyone and welcome back. It is day one of the daily vlogs. I'm not going to be doing much outside today because it's the weather is awful. In fact, it's blowing a gale through the cottage right now, and there's no glass in the window in the little room that's going to be the bathroom. So in fact, what I'm going to do now is actually block that up. So let's go and have a look, see if I've got something to block it up with. See, this is the problem. There's this old window, you can see there's no glass in it. But what I do have down here, if I can pull it out, is this old sheet of rock wool insulation. I'm going to try and wedge it over the window. Disgusting. Right, there we go. That should... There we go. Blocked. No more wind in the cottage. Right, let's go back in. Hello, Bertie. People keep asking where Bertie is. He's here. He just he seems to run away whenever I'm filming. But he's there, sat on one of the new chairs that I got. These are English leather chairs, and I got them second hand from somebody in France. So I've got chairs for the cottage now. Oh, TT, you having some breakfast? What I need is a coffee. Now, you'll notice in this kitchen, there are no appliances, not electric appliances. There's obviously a refrigerator, but that's the only thing apart from the lights in here that run on electricity. The Aga runs on fuel, like coal, so that doesn't use any electricity. But you notice I don't have an electric kettle, I don't have a toaster, I don't have a coffee machine. So how do I make coffee? Well, first of all, I need to put some new fresh fuel in the Aga so that keeps going, because it's absolutely freezing. I don't know what happened to the summer, but it's literally just been wind and rain and cloudy weather for months. And hopefully, I've looked at the weather forecast, next week it's going to get better again. So for now, the Aga is going to stay on because it's keeping the cottage dry and it's keeping us warm when we're in here. So I need to put some fresh fuel in the Aga, so I'm going to do that now. So first of all, you need your coal scuttle. There it is. It's an old copper one. In fact, that really needs a polish. Maybe we could do that today, because it's not it doesn't even look copper anymore. It just looks brown. So we don't need the shovel and we don't need the funnel, but we do need this. There's some fuel here already. Right. So out we go. In fact, I could do with some help filming. But Andrew, I don't know where he is. He's in the chateau, I think, having a shower. Come on, Bertie. Let's get some fuel for the Aga. Come on. Let's go. Right, so fuel is kept in the fuel store, which is here. There's some eggs there as well. We need a bag of fuel, but we've got lots to choose from. We've got this, which is a mixture of coke and anthracite. We've got these bags, which are just coke, but that gets really hot. That's probably best just for the winter. We've got these, which are these little balls, which are basically anthracite dust that's been compressed into little bricks, and also at the back there's just some pure anthracite. I think maybe we'll just use the pure anthracite because it's the one that gets the least hot. Although it's cold outside at the minute, it's not like really cold, not like winter. So there we go, one coal scuttle full of the finest Welsh anthracite. So we'll take that back into the cottage. Oh, it's really windy. It's not going to sound good on the microphone. Open the door. Right. Yeah, lovely. I just need to wash my hands because you can see the bags are quite dusty, so I'll just do that now quickly. What I've got here is a block of Savon Marseille. This is like an old vintage soap that everyone used to use in France. It's a bit different. In the UK, people used to use carbolic soap, which is pink. I've actually got some of that somewhere in the chateau, but we're going to use some Savon Marseille. Oh, door's opening. That must be the ghost. Good afternoon. Come in, sit yourself down. Make your own cup of tea, though. Right. Dry my hands and fill up the Aga. Okay, so what you need to do to refill the Aga, very simple. You need to, first of all, open this. You have a special tool, it's like a stick, and with that, you fish out the plug. You might get a little whoosh of flames. Oh, there you go. Best not to lean over it while you're taking that off. And into that, you need to put this special funnel. So if I put the camera there on the stand, it's really simple. And although anthracite is not the greenest of fuels, it doesn't contain all of the bad chemicals like sulfur and things that coal does. It's quite pure, it's basically pure carbon. It actually uses less than one of these coal scuttles full in 24 hours, so barely any fuel. So it's very, very economical. The next thing you need to do is, if I can find the special tool, it's hidden under here, is take out the ash and riddle it. So if you can see in there, there's a little wheel just there, and it's like a cog. It's got cogs on the bottom, and it's actually got holes in it. It's like a spiral. So you put this stick in, and then you turn it so that the grate turns clockwise, and wait till some incandescent fuel drops down, so the red stuff basically, so there's no ash blocking it. Just do that a couple of times. There we go, you can see the red fuel now, so there's no ash blocking the grate. So what you need to do now is put this little tool here into the drawer, and you pull out the drawer full of ash. So I can't actually carry the camera and this at the same time because obviously this is very hot and I need to open the front door. But I was going to leave you looking inside the Aga. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Open the door. There we go, ash gone. There's still a bit more in there, but that can go out with the next lot. So, very simple. Just close the door and keep tightly closed. There you go, refueled. So now I'm going to make a coffee. And how does one make a coffee without a coffee machine or a French press on an Aga? Well, the simplest way is to use a mocha pot. This is a mocha pot. I think they were invented in Italy. And it's really simple. You have 3 parts. You have this, which you put the water in. This, which you put the coffee grounds in. There's still some in there from the last time. And the top part, which is the reservoir where it collects. So, first of all, you put your water in. You pour your water. There's a little line in there that tells you where to fill it to. You put your water in the base. Just going to get rid of the coffee grounds in the bin. So into that, we're going to need coffee. I do have some coffee here. Have some coffee. It's actually an old Fortnum & Mason tin, but I don't have Fortnum & Mason coffee in there. It's just some Colombian coffee that I got from the supermarket. So in a little pot. So there we go. We got that. We've got this. In it goes. Fill it up. And actually, this little scoop that I bought for the kitchen for measuring things is the perfect size to tamp it down. Look, it fits perfectly in there. So there you go. 2 much coffee. That goes in there. And that screws on the top. There we go. Right, now we're gonna make it hot. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to close the drawer. I'm going to lift this lid up. That hot plate is very, very hot. There we go. I'm going to put that on there and just wait. You can hear it's already started to boil. Let's get some of this dust off of the Aga. It does get very dusty. I'm always polishing it. There we go. Right. How quickly is this going to make coffee? Good afternoon, Titi. How are you? You good? Lovely. Right. Oh, this was a gift from Stephanie. Well, actually, it was a gift from somebody at Cottage at the Chateau. to Stephanie, and it's the tablecloth, the embroidered tablecloth with squirrels and acorns and oak leaves. And it actually fits the table in here perfectly. So I'm actually using it for the first time. Here we go, it's gonna go. Good one. There you go. Sometimes it needs a little shake. There we go. Oh, I need somewhere to put it. I'll put it on there so that won't burn. And that is fresh espresso. Very strong as well. I tell you what, there is one thing I really do miss about being in Madrid, and that is going to Starbucks every day for a coffee. An iced coffee, iced latte with coconut milk, but we can make that here, there's no problem. So we're gonna need, open the freezer and everything drops out. Typical, right. We've got first of all we need glass. These glasses are really nice. I found them in a shop. 6 glasses cost me €2.40, and they're actually really nice. They've got this sort of hexagon shape like a honeycomb on the bottom. Love those. And they cost basically nothing. There you go, ice. And also coconut milk. I happen to have some coconut milk here. Much better than milk. I am actually a little bit lactose intolerant. I do drink milk. The only milk that I seem to be able to drink is the unpasteurized, unhomogenized milk from the local farm just next door. That milk, I can drink as much of that as I want and I don't get any problems. But if I drink just supermarket milk, I get like a bad stomach. So I think maybe it's because it's homogenized. They put it through like a microscopic sieve, and it basically breaks all the fat particles up so they're all like, well, it's homogenized, but doesn't do me any favours. So you'd think unpasteurised milk was not as good, but actually it's better for me. Right, so we've got coconut milk, ice, and we're going to put some nice coffee in there. Slowly, I don't want to crack the glass, it's very hot. Oh, it's still going. You get quite a lot of coffee out of this thing, look at that. Oh, looks like an upside down Irish coffee. There we go. Absolute favourite. How good does it taste? Needs a minute to cool down, but delicious. Right, so while I drink my coffee, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to think of something else I can show you to film, because I didn't actually film anything this morning. I thought, no, that'll be fine. I can film it this afternoon. The clock is ticking. So I don't know how many minutes we've got so far, but we want at least 15. So yeah, I'm going to stop this, drink my coffee, and then film something else. Well, actually, while I drink my coffee, I make sure I definitely put that on a coaster, because we don't want coffee stains on this beautiful... I mean, I'm actually not sure if it is a tablecloth or is it a quilt, but it was embroidered by somebody, and it was a gift at Cadeau at the Chateau for Stephanie, and so they also said if Michael might like it for his cottage, then pass it on to Michael, and I absolutely love it. Because of these beautiful embroidered oak leaves and the acorns. But somebody embroidered this for me. I think these were called a sampler years ago, and they were stitched by women or sometimes even children. And it's got a lovely poem on there about a ghost, and it's got an M. But I need to find a frame for it, because obviously somebody hand stitched this for me, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So Beatrix Potter had one of these in her cottage when I went there, something similar, a bit smaller, but yeah, I'm going to find a frame for this. So I just need to press it and yeah, find a nice frame for it. So that's lovely. And also this, it's very soft for a tablecloth. I'm quite enjoying that little squirrel just there. Right, yeah, okay, once again, I'm going to finish this coffee and then I'll see you in a bit. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing much outside of the cottage today, because look, you see out there, can you hear that? There's a huge storm just blown in, and there's thunder and lightning and everything's being blown away. Whoa, can you hear the rain on the roof? Wow. So that's a proper storm. But I have been joined by somebody. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Comiendo ahí.
Oh, we're eating, yeah.
Guayaba.
Guava?
Guayaba.
Guayaba?
Yes.
Can you hear the rain?
Whoa.
It's crazy. Whoa, look at this. Let's open the door. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, okay, all the rain's coming in. We're going to beat the door now. It's absolutely mental. Well, that's August for you. Lovely weather. Look at that. Literally open the door for 2 seconds. It's soaking wet in here. Yeah. Well, at least we're cosy in here. We've got the nice Aga to keep us warm. And I've got a coal scuttle to polish, so that'll be fun. Right. I need to actually, what I'm doing is I'm filming, editing, and then filming some more, and then editing, so that it's all kind of done, so I can get things done quickly. But yeah, just listen to that. There's my coat. I've got a barber coat here somewhere, which is waterproof. I'm going to go in the greenhouse because I love storms and I love the rain. And obviously it's going to be really quite fun with all the rain hitting the glass. So, is it still filming me? Hold on, I'm going to turn it around right there. Right, put my collar up. Let's go. Before the rain stops. We're in the greenhouse now. Oh, we've got a leak there. Water's coming in. Why are they even in here? Just thought it would be fun. Let's turn the camera around. It's not as dramatic in here as I thought. Actually, what I want to show you is these cucumber plants. Have absolutely taken over the greenhouse. Look, literally, they are cucumber plants. And I think there are some cucumbers in here. Let's have a little look. Is there one here? There's one there. Wow, that rain's getting really strong now. Wow. Well, it's not summer weather, but it's good fun. Look at that. And I think, it's going to get really noisy here. I think on the lemon tree, there's a lemon. Well, actually, there's a few lemons, different size ones. But I need to keep pulling the cucumber plant away from it because it's going to try and take all of its light. Yeah, so we're going to have loads of cucumbers. In fact, these cucumbers are the sort of more what you would pickle, like for gherkins. Oh, dropped it. So they're probably better when they're smaller like this. So I'm going to take that one now back to the cottage, and that can go in a salad later. Wow, look at the tomatoes, they're going crazy. Loads of yellow ones, pink ones. These, I'm not sure what these ones are, San Marino or something, I'm not sure, but then there's some of these ones here. Loads and loads and loads. And actually my favourite are the black tomatoes. I mean, they're not actually black, but they're a lot darker than a normal red. We've got some lovely orange ones in there, hiding. Right, I'm going to finish editing what footage I've got so far, and then I'm going to polish the coal scuttle because I'd love to see what it actually is meant to look like, which is this sort of gorgeous, shiny. Oh, is that thunder? I love a good storm. Right, so I'm going to be polishing some copper now. I've actually got somewhere, if I can find it, I've got some amazing copper, like a copper polishing compound. If I can find, here it is. Now this is amazing. This was actually, Sean got this for us, because obviously he's the copper god. And this comes from Villedieu, which is the really famous place in France where they make all of the copper. TT, shush. And it's literally, it makes it so easy. I've got some bits here that I bought over the years. Actually, that was a gift from my mum, a copper kettle. I'm not really going to use it, but it might be nice to put up on a shelf for a display. I've got this, which I bought a couple of years ago. It's actually called a cul de poule, which means chicken's arse, basically. And it's for whisking eggs. And actually, whisking eggs in copper is the best thing because something in the copper goes into the egg whites and it makes them really firm. So that's the old-fashioned way. So you would use that and a whisk and do your egg whites. I've got a jelly mould. Quite nice. And I've got these. These are two old copper poshers. They're called poshers. They're for doing laundry. So years ago, you would have got your Savon Marseille or your carbolic soap, and you would have got like maybe the sink with some hot water, or maybe like a big copper pan, and you put your laundry in, and you would agitate the laundry with the posher. And that's how they used to do laundry years ago. So I don't know if I've got time to polish all of these today, but I'm definitely going to do the coal scuttle. So first of all, I need to get rid of the anthracite. No good polishing it with that in it still. I probably won't polish the inside because it's just going to get filthy anyway. If we go outside, I'm going to give this a good rinse with some soapy water. Right, there we go. So let's go out into the rain. Come with me. Best place to rinse this would be by the tap, which is down here. Whoop, it's slippery. There we go. Let's get some water. Give it a good rinse out. It's had loads of coal and anthracite in it for the last, well, for almost, well, since Christmas, since I've been using the Aga, so it's a bit dirty inside, but we give it a good rinse first of all. Get all of that loose stuff off. Oh, it's really dirty. Dirt off. Give it a rinse. That'll do. Right, back into the cottage, out of the rain. So, are you recording? Yes. Doggies, you behave yourself while I'm trying to film. Right, so this is the copper polishing compound. Just put it on a sponge like this. And it works like magic. Are you ready? Look at that. The colour all coming back. Right, there's going to be a lot of work in this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to work getting all of this tarnish off, and I'll show you at the end how I polish it up with an old rag to get the shine back onto it. Yeah, and we'll see you in a minute. Wow, look at this. It's getting there very slowly. Now obviously it's not going to look like brand new because it's not brand new. There's still some of these marks here that are really difficult to get out, but it's all part of its patina, which is, you know, with antique pieces like this, you want to keep that. You don't want it to look like it's been stripped with acid. like a brand new coal scuttle. So it just leaves some of these black marks and just really polish where you can. There you go, almost done. Now most of the work now is actually in the buffing, which is how you put the shine back. And I'm using a microfiber cloth for that, which is the best. But obviously, as I said, it's not going to look like a brand new coal scuttle, but it will look much brighter. And you'll be able to actually tell that it is copper. So, yeah, a bit more buffing, and I think it's ready to go. It's had a good polish. I think that's acceptable. I mean, I could spend all day making it look brand new. Obviously, as I said, I don't really want it to look brand new. I want it to look like an old antique one. But you can see it's definitely copper now. So it's a coal scuttle. What's a coal scuttle without some coal in it? And there you go. Nice and dirty again. But it's an antique. But the thing I like about having antiques is antiques that are not just for show, that you can actually use. So although this is an antique, it's actually getting used. So there you go. That's how you polish copper. Obviously I don't have time to polish these today, otherwise this video is going to be about an hour long. But what I'll do is this evening, once I've uploaded the video, I'll give these all a polish and I'll show you what they look like tomorrow. Okay, so we've come to the end of the daily vlog #1. And I just want to say thank you for watching this video. It's a bit longer than I expected, but you know, once I get started, sometimes I can't stop. So we've got a nearly 30-minute video, and tomorrow I'm going to think of something different to do. So it'll be a different theme every day of the week. Maybe some crafts, some artwork, I don't know, some restoration, some DIY, a little bit of everything and a little bit of daily life. So once again, I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. So see you soon. Have a lovely night.